today I wanted to do a review. I'm going to be reviewing the new Too Faced Romantic Eye palette, and I absolutely think this palette is totally adorable. It's very thin, and you can throw this in your purse and your makeup bag. It doesn't take up a lot of room. There are other ones that are a little bit fatter, and you know, they are kind of a little bit more bulky-ish, but I have used this palette in two tutorials. One, there was the classic look, and then I did do a video for Valentine's Day using this palette because, of course, it was the perfect opportunity to use it because it's the romantic eye. I kind of did some mixtures of colors, didn't really follow the colors the way they were laid out in the palette, but just the way that the look is on the cover, it's just absolutely beautiful. It has like these pretty roses and whatnot on all over the sides, and I think it's so cute. You pull the little tab, and as usual, on the top or in the lid here, you'll have this little pocket with cards. Now, what I love about their palettes is the fact that if you're a beginner and you don't know how to place color, or if you're just wanting to get better at, you know, pairing colors together and what matches and what goes, these cards are an excellent guide because it tells you exactly where to put the color. Now, I don't necessarily follow these little cards. I basically just, you know, pick shades and I, you know, go from there. But again, you have multiple different looks. You have the classic look, which I did a video for this look. And it is using Kiss the Bride, Cut the Cake, and First Dance, which are the three colors that I use. So I actually did do, you know, use this card, but I did mine a little bit differently than as far as placement is concerned. And then there's the fashion look, was using that beautiful, beautiful green honeymoon color. And then there's the day look, which is a very natural kind of everyday use, which is using the top three shades up here. So again, this is just perfect for beginners. Even if you're not a beginner, you're going to love this palette. It retails, I think it's $35. You can get this at Ulta, you can get it at Sephora. You can also order from the Too Faced Cosmetic website, which I'll put links to all three of those places below the video. So basically, the day look consists of Soulmates, I Do, and Unveil. Now, a lot of these colors are shimmery. You do get three shades, no, actually 5 shades that are matte, and that's kind of a good thing. You want to have kind of like, especially for this matte skin tone color, it's great for a highlight, and I kind of like that in the palette where you have a matte color that you can use as your brow highlight instead of having all the shimmer on your lid if you don't want to wear that shimmer all over the place. So you do get I Do is matte, which is like this kind of taupey shade. Unveil, it's a beautiful, beautiful deep espresso brown, which is great for smoky eye. You can use this for eyeliner. Just take an angled eyeliner brush and just apply that if you're in a hurry, or if you're, you know, going to work and you don't want to wear too much makeup and you don't want all this kind of, you know, smoky effect, then go with that. You can also use First Dance as a eyeliner because it's a deep, plummy shade here, and I'm just going to do a swatch, and you can see how the pigmentation is on these. It's amazing. I love Honeymoon, which is just like this shimmery green color, and this is just me barely tapping my finger, and I mean, it's so creamy. It's almost like it almost feels like a cream when you do swatches. When you apply it on your lid, it just feels so soft. Now, the one thing I want to, you know, kind of throw out there, I don't know if they're all this way, but when I bought mine, the Soulmates color, which is this first shade up here, which is a pretty decent size, it's like a soft kind of buttercream yellow with a slight pink iridescence, which is absolutely beautiful. Mine was slightly raised. It almost looked like it was like a little mound of color, and when I touched it, it kind of almost looked like it kind of got deflated a little bit. So I think it's just because the way they baked it, and the color is very soft. So every time I open the palette, I just make it a point to take my finger and kind of just lightly press the color, because this color will be the very first shade that will break and crumble all over the place. So you have to be careful, please, because it is absolutely beautiful, and it would suck if it just, you know, if you dropped it and it just basically was crushed all over the place. I mean, it's so soft. The classic look also consists of Kiss the Bride, which is this matte pink shade here. It's absolutely beautiful. I use this on my lid and then just liner. It's got the perfect light pink. It looks very similar to Benefit's Eye Bright pencil. If you love that perfect shade of pink that gives you that luminous, kind of healthy, awake look, that's the color you want to wear. And I've used this on the inner corner. I've used even on my lower lash line with just mascara, and it just makes me look like I've had a good night's rest. I mean, all these colors are incredible. Ever After, it's like a really pretty bronze shade here, and I'm going to do a swatch for you guys, and look at that. I mean, it's incredible. And I mean, their products are great. I have another of their little palettes like this, and it's incredible. And I'll actually just show you guys so you guys can see it. It is the Naked Eye, and this is the one that I took with me on vacation in July, so this is all I have for 1 week. And I have a little bit of a dent in some of the shades, not too bad, but you do get a variety of color. And again, the consistency, the quality, it doesn't change. It's like it's the same consistent creaminess. It glides. It's so easy to smoke out. It's easy to blend with shades if you want to apply multiple shades of from this palette on top of each other and blend them together and create your own shade. They're all just so beautiful. Like Cut the Cake is one that I've used probably the most. And it's a soft lilac color, and it's right next to Kiss the Bride. And it's this one right here. It has a little bit of a kind of glittery shimmer to it. It's not that bad. It's not like actual glitter, but just the way it looks. And it's just a soft lilac color. I mean, it's just beautiful to use on its own with just, you know, some liquid liner. You know, instead of having to use like a very nude kind of matte shade and then do a thick, heavy, you know, cat eye with a liquid liner, you could do this Cut the Cake because it's you know, perfect for that. And so I think I did swatches of all of them. I do. It's the second one on the top row. Well, let me pick it up. So it's that one right there. This is great for applying in your crease. If, like I said, if you want to use a very natural look, but you want to define that crease with, you know, pencil style brush just to give you a little bit of definition, you can use this I Do color for that. It's perfect. Now for the Soulmates color that I was telling you about, that's very soft and creamy, it's the very first shade. That's what it looks like as a swatch on my finger. And then I'll do it here. So you can see, hopefully the light can pick it up. It looks kind of pink, but then when the light hits it, it's kind of creamy, like pinky lilac iridescence. It's just beautiful. I don't have a color like that in my collection, so I really love this. This is the palette, the only one out of all. There's 3 more that came out before this. This one does not have an applicator like the Naked Eye. Has this little tab in here where you can pull out and has an applicator. I haven't used this applicator, so to me, I'm not missing out on anything. And that's the main reason why it's not as thick. They have to make room for that extra. Let me see if I can hold them up so you guys can see, for that extra. See, it's not that much of a difference, but you know, they have to make room for that extra little drawer there with the applicator. And this one also comes with the cards. They all do. So if you're worried about where to place the color, don't worry. If you buy this, it's been selling. I can't even, every time I go to Ulta to buy something, this palette's always sold out. I mean, I always go over there, you know, I want to try, you know, some of their new primer. That's the Candlelight Primer. So it's the Shadow Insurance, but it's got like that goldeny sheen. It's so beautiful. I want to get it, but it's, again, it's hard to get my hands on this stuff. So I absolutely love this palette. I do recommend it, not only to use for Valentine's Day just because it's a romantic eye, but it's perfect for everyday use. I've been using this so much since I've purchased this, and I don't regret buying it. It's just, it's perfect. There's nothing in this palette that I would change, that I wish there was more of this or less of that. It's a perfect balance of shimmery shades with matte. I mean, it's kind of hard to find a palette that gives you that variety of matte and shimmer, a good consistency of color and quality of the shadow, not just having one matte shade and 10, you know, shimmery shadows. You want to have that kind of variation and that, you know, option where you can, you know, do different looks. So I absolutely love this palette. I do recommend it. I would purchase it again if I ran out of this. I would definitely go buy another one. It's perfect for giving a gift. If you have a friend or a family member, a sister, mom, or anybody you want to buy a gift for, this would be a great thing. I mean, these are colors that pretty much everyone can use. You don't have to have brown eyes to use the purple shades, or, you know, it doesn't matter what color eye you have. You can definitely do all kinds of looks with this palette. So I hope I didn't talk too much, and I hope I explained the reasons why I love this. I really don't have anything negative to say about it. The price, you know, is $35, I believe, and I think it's, you know, it's a decent price. I mean, it's a little bit kind of steep, but, you know, for the quality and the colors and the options that you have with creating looks, I think it's really not, I don't think it's that expensive. I really don't. So I hope that this video was helpful. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below the video as usual. All the links that you will need to purchase this product or to read reviews or anything on it will be below. So I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.